Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Curse of Oak Island. Team finds silver and gold medals and an artifact that could date back to 12th century. This week on The Curse of Oak Island, the guys found multiple artifacts that featured precious metals, such as silver and gold, and they found another item that could date back to the 12th century. Also this week, a researcher into Freemasons and symbols asked the guys if he could search the island for the Ark of the Covenant. The archaeologists came up winners this week. Jamie Kuba found a piece that was 90% silver. The hand-forged piece was likely part of a decorative tassel. The high silver content meant this was technically classed as actual treasure. Archaeologist Laird Niven admitted that in 40 years he had never found anything like it. So far, the guys don't know how old it is or where it came from, but last night, that didn't matter. They finally had treasure. On the same day, Jamie also uncovered a copper button gilded with a thin layer of gold. Archaeometallurgist Emma Culligan had more info about this one. She said it was likely an 18th century British artifact and probably belonged to a naval officer or someone of equally high standing. Emma was also on hand to examine another Lot 5 artifact recovered last week by Helen Sheldon, and this large hand-wrought iron spike threw up quite a surprise. Emma claimed that the high sulfur content and lack of manganese combined with the purity of the iron meant it likely dated back to the 1100s to the 1300s. Once again, the 13th century time frame keeps popping up. The object is a bit mysterious because they don't know its function. It's too thin to be a nail, and it's not a file, so more study is needed. All these items were found buried in the stone foundation on Lot 5. Icon and symbol expert says the Ark of the Covenant is buried on Oak Island. Meanwhile, the guys welcomed researcher John Edwards into the war room, who presented them with his theory that the Ark of the Covenant is buried on the island. John has been studying ancient symbols and icons for many years, and has recently turned his attention to deciphering a Masonic code he found in two books from the 18th and 19th centuries. John believed these two books, which reference Daniel Dyson and John Eason, two of the first Freemasons in Nova Scotia, contain references to Oak Island and the Ark of the Covenant. One of the books includes a doodle of what John believes could be the Ark, and another page appears to feature a hand-drawn map of Oak Island, complete with the lots marked out. The researcher also said that Nolan's cross is likely only one part of the Tree of Life, a Jewish and Christian symbol referenced in Genesis and other Bible books. The researcher suggested that a monument of such magnitude would have only been built to signify the location of an artifact of great significance, such as the Ark of the Covenant. Researcher and Oak Island team will hunt for the Ark of the Covenant. John asked for permission to study Nolan's cross to see if his theory was correct and told the guys he could find them an X to dig. He superimposed Nolan's cross onto the Tree of Life symbol and said he wanted to search for boulders or other markings to prove the cross was part of the more complex ladder symbol. Marty Lagina and Tom Nolan told him to go for it. We should get some results next week. In the misty morning haze of Oak Island, where whispers of buried treasure have danced on the wind for centuries, the team of intrepid explorers embarked on yet another day of excavation. Armed with determination, technology, and a sprinkle of superstition, they delved deeper into the mysteries that lay beneath the surface of this enigmatic island. Rick and Marty Lagina, the driving forces behind the quest, led the team with a blend of skepticism and hope, their spirits buoyed by the tantalizing prospect of discovering the fabled treasures that had eluded so many before them. As the sun rose higher in the sky, casting long shadows over the rugged landscape, the team's efforts began to bear fruit. With each shovel of earth and every sweep of the metal detector, they unearthed artifacts that hinted at a past shrouded in secrecy. But it was a glint of silver caught in the earth that sent hearts racing and pulses quickening. Brushing away the dirt with trembling hands, they revealed a cache of silver coins, their surfaces tarnished with age but still gleaming with the promise of wealth beyond imagination. The discovery of silver was only the beginning. As the team pressed on, their efforts were rewarded with the unmistakable sparkle of gold. Nuggets and coins emerged from the soil like hidden treasures in a pirate's chest, each one a testament to the island's rich and mysterious history. But perhaps the most astonishing find of all came in the form of an artifact that could rewrite the history books. Buried beneath centuries of sediment, they uncovered a relic unlike anything they had ever seen before. Ornately decorated and exquisitely crafted, it bore markings that hinted at a lineage stretching back to the 12th century. Excitement rippled through the team as they realized the significance of their discovery. Could this artifact hold the key to unlocking the secrets of Oak Island's past? Was it evidence of a long-forgotten civilization, or a clue to the whereabouts of the legendary treasure that had lured so many to these shores? As they examined the artifact with a mixture of awe and reverence, a sense of urgency descended upon the team. Time was of the essence, for every moment spent on the island brought them closer to the inevitable conclusion of their quest. But Oak Island was not one to yield its secrets easily. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, the team encountered obstacle after obstacle in their pursuit of the truth. Collapsed tunnels, treacherous terrain, and unforeseen setbacks threatened to derail their efforts at every turn. Yet still they pressed on, fueled by the tantalizing prospect of uncovering Oak Island's most closely guarded secrets. With each setback came a renewed determination to succeed, a steadfast belief that their efforts would be rewarded in the end. And then finally, the moment they had been waiting for arrived. Beneath the watchful gaze of the island's ancient oaks, they unearthed a treasure beyond their wildest dreams. Gold and silver flowed like water, filling their eyes with tears of joy and wonder. But it was not just the riches that moved them. It was the knowledge that they had unlocked a mystery that had baffled scholars and adventurers for centuries. The artifact they had discovered held the key to Oak Island's past, a past rich with intrigue, betrayal, and untold riches. As they stood on the shores of Oak Island, bathed in the golden light of the setting sun, the team knew that their journey was far from over. For even as they celebrated their victory, they knew that Oak Island still held many secrets, waiting to be uncovered by those brave enough to seek them out. And so, with hearts full of hope and minds ablaze with curiosity, they embarked on the next chapter of their adventure, knowing that whatever challenges lay ahead, they would face them together, bound by a shared determination to unlock the mysteries of Oak Island once and for all.